What is going on, guys? Dylan over here, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 6. Today we're going to go into the United Kingdom and Europe today. Previously, we went ahead and did Brands Hatch off camera. We got some money there. Today we're going to take on Spa-Francorchamps champs, Ascari, and possibly do a coffee break challenge. Spa-Francorchamps champs is a very long course, three laps total instead of 4. Got a bunch of BMWs, another Jaguar, some Audis, a Mercedes, and some Mercedes. Sorry about that. And first place is going to pay approximately $29,000. Let's jump right into this thing. We're green here at Spa-Francorchamps for this race. Alright, previously I'm going to do Brands Hatch later so I can show you guys a walkthrough of that course. But I initially did that off camera because during the original recording, so I lost that. So I'll do a race through the course there. So in the background, we got the song International Love by Pitbull featuring Chris Brown. In fact, once we get to International A, there's going to be songs from Powerman 5000's album, the new album New Wave, which actually came out recently. I haven't gotten a chance to hear anything about it. From what I heard, it's a pretty good album. They're getting a lot more edgy. This is the kind of rock, that's the kind of rock I like. We're made our way up to 4th. This is more or less an ode to Miami and the women that populate, Miami and Brazil. Miami, I'm not going to lie, is a pretty sketchy planet. Ooh, drifting. Drift that car, baby. Riding on the grass strip that's along the bumps. Personally, I'm not really a fan of Chris Brown, but when he was a thing in 2011, he did have some pretty good music. After getting briefly T-boned there, we actually came up second. We were only 4.75 seconds ahead of Ian Doyle for the lead. On the interior view, you can see this car has paddle shifters. This is a perfect section of course if you put any supercharge upgrades or if you put nitrous on, which nitrous is was first introduced in Gran Turismo 2. Once you put nitrous on the car, you could actually fly by a bunch of people, and just like right there, we actually flew right to the lead. We went off a little wide. Oh, big contact. Down to second gear. Ahead of Ian Doyle. He looks to the inside. We kind of took it a little wide there. Let's go on board. Ooh, big contact with the side of that car. Kind of vaguely hear the music in the background, so I'm just going to tone it back a little bit. Ooh, drifting. You get some drift points. Ian Doyle had to go to the outside there. We're still clear. Came right in front of me there, chopped me off. I'm going to have to really get in there and just dive it in this next corner. I'll go right to the bumper. One, down to the outside. And right to the lead. Off-roading. Pulling up to a pretty nice solid lead as we have begun the last lap of the race. Downshift, big time down to second gear. Down to the inside, coming to pit out. Down this long straightaway that I'm going to call the straightaway of death, because it comes out of that sharp and painful turn one. Big contact with the tires. We're still moving. Why can't I hear the music? That's so weird. Oh, fucking dumb. I guess I'll go ahead and tonight and go through and find a cleaner rip when I find more Pitbull songs. Right now, way off into the Duro God. The song that is currently playing, we can probably briefly hear it, is the song Give Me Everything Tonight by Pitbull and Neo. You can vaguely hear Nair. And I mean, like, barely hear him out. And it kind of came out in the weird era of, 2010, 2011 with some... Those are the last 2 years of amazing songs. Like, good, amazing songs you can get to and dance with your buddies. That everyone can dance with. Not, the mainstream trash that is taking over today's society. I'm looking at you, Uzi Vert. Down to the right hand braking zone. Almost kind of got a little squirrely there. Kind of sliding those tires. Way wide into the runoff area. I'm going to give Ian Doyle a lot of room to get me and pass me. I come back on. Along the left-hander, right on the line. Heavy braking here. Shut up. This is through the last stretch of of corners. So far, it doesn't look like Ian Doyle will get to me unless I really screw this up like I do pretty much every time I'm in this situation. He's right there. He drove it in there deep, but I don't think it's going to be enough. When you short the corner, you gave yourself a free win. Actually, we're going to switch to Powerman 5000 for this next race. Instead of having Nos play for the pre-race and menu stuff, I'm going to go ahead and switch to 3 Days Grace. Or 3 Days Grace here. And then, how about Van Halen? Then we go to Ascari. Very quick little oval, or road course. Sorry, I don't know why I call that oval. I'm stupid, I guess. Which essentially, this is basically the track that they use in the Gran Turismo, in the Top Gear episodes, pretty much. In fact, you can actually race on the Top Gear test track in 5, both prologue and the full game. Somebody may have to fact check me on that. I haven't played 5 in a while. Out to Manette Van Halen. Guess we're racing in the sunset. Green flag at Ascari. That section you can actually shorten and actually get in about 3 spots right there, just like I did on those 3 cars. Whoa, God, oh God. Almost drifted that car on that turn. Off that bend back there. Essentially, this track is open acreage with pavement around it. That's basically all this track is. It's just open, sketchy acreage. Oh, almost went wide. I gotta go. 3 laps. I gotta hurry up, like now. Come on, let's go. Gonna jump this chicane corner. And kind of ride the turn. I'm riding around the corner. Gonna try to get to the inside of this guy for 4th. Whoa, way wide, way wide, way wide. Look at that, drifting onto this racetrack, cutting a pretty big portion of the track, agricultural racing. Forza, I would still be crawling through there if I was playing Forza 4 right now. But with Gran Turismo, you can cut as much track as you want, little snowflake. Ooh, got a little airtime there. So we got a nice 3-car battle for the lead that I'm going to try to join. As we're going to try to get to the bumper of George Chapman for third. Ooh, we got a big time run there. Oh, we went wide. Big time off into the dirt. Doing a little agricultural racing. Should have kept going. This is a Jaguar. You don't try to go off-roading in a Jaguar. That is for the dirt series. Whoa, no, now we're in the dirt again. I swear to God, most the guys at Jaguar that are going to give me this car are going to be like, why did you take this off-road? These cars are not designed to be driven off-road by tyrants like you. It's designed for the upper-class British people. Like that fella in front of you named George Chapman. He's a good racer. He doesn't drive and cut major portions of the course like a stupid noob. And of course, he's driving the Lotus. I'll get by him there. And then we're going to get by the BMW, and we're off into the dirt again. This time we're going to completely miss the kink, get a lot of air that time, literally get up on the back wheels when I hit that bump. And we're catching a Leon Lebedev for the lead and possibly the win here. Just a few moments as we make our way through these winding, snaking bends of Ascari. Getting a little bit in the dirt. All right, we got the bumper of that car. There's another Lotus Elise in this race. Side by side for the lead, and we have just started the last lap. Yeah, heavy braking. Gonna get a little swirly there. Ooh, now we got a big 4-car dogfight for the win. Looks like I'm getting a Z4 back there that's trying to push me almost 3 wide for a moment. So, Leon to the inside. He's clear, but he's got a tiny little V6. I got a V8. I got a supercharged V8 in this car. In the battle of the displacement wars, I'm definitely going to win, or in the battle of who can put the bumper to who first. Through the corner. He's definitely keeping him in his sights, I'll give him that. But he kind of let him get away because he hit the brakes a little too early. You can't really drive too wide, otherwise he's going to drive off into the tires. Like in this heavy braking zone, down to the inside. Ooh. He's there. He's catching him. He's there. He's keeping the license plate and the rear bumper in his mirror, and he's there. He's going to maybe push him wide, and a little bit of contact with that Lotus. We're still good. He stuck the left front butt fender in there. Just over 1 second separates me from Leon. Still got the lead. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Drifting around these corners. Look at this. If I can keep him behind me, he's there. Oh, right to the inside. Last stretch, last lap, last portion of the race. Ooh, sliding in front of that car. Under the front bumper of Leon. Into the last stretch. And coming to the line, I spin to win a Discari. So we'll go ahead and since we finished up tour of Europe, we're going to go ahead and do the race down at Brands Hatch. Show that off real quick. It's the Grand Prix course, so in the grand scheme of things, it's really not all that important. But just to know, I did win that Brands Hatch course in the original recording of this. Try to knock as many cones as possible. And lick on nipples. So FYI, first place for gold, you have to get 33 flat, and it pays almost $12,500 in the Gran Turismo arena. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Snowplow. I am literally snowplowing these cones. That's my tactic for this, is I just snowplow everything. Essentially, it's a figure eight course. Once you really get used to the controls, you can really just go through and snowplow literally everybody. Yeah, I screwed that up. I kind of screwed that up, so I'm going to do that again. Try to hit as many cones as possible. Inching around in my silver Mazda Miata. Ah ha ha, silver boy. I think that's like $9,000 or something. Oh, that's $10,000. Nice. Couldn't get gold, but oh well. Tune in next time where we take on the Tour of America with an American icon.